Hello, Levitical Kingdom Privateers. On September the 12th and 13th, we are hosting the first annual Holy Nation of the Ecclesia Conference. The theme is Threshold Covenant, with great worship brought to us by the Woodcock Singers, a great MC known as Plain Flyer 21, speakers like Dr. Mike Spalding, Jim Odell, Randy Conway, C2K Rick, and our keynote speaker, the world-renowned Vicky Joy Anderson. And don't miss a very special and world-altering Friday night event that will equip you for what is coming. Admission is free for our naturalized families and very affordable for our guests. Head over to c2kreport.com and scroll down on the homepage to find our link to purchase tickets for your friends and family. And remember, it's all about the blood.
The religion of Jesus was Judaism, not Christianity. Jesus was a Jew. He was never a Christian. Not only did he live Judaism, practice Judaism, and die for his Judaism, he actually says in Matthew chapter 5, verse 18, that anyone who doesn't keep every last letter of the law will be the least in the kingdom of heaven. That's an incredible statement, that Judaism is eternal and its laws are eternal.
Hello and welcome everybody to another Privateers Volley. And wow, are we in for a treat today. My favorite, Rabbi Shmuley. Yes, this guy, boy, he said some really interesting things in the past. But this one is tricky, because he does quote the king. He quotes Christ, and we're asking the question, was Jesus Christian? Well, since Christian literally means little Christ, you're going to have to say, yes, Jesus was Christian. And what exactly does that represent? Well, it represents a doorway for all to come into the kingdom, right? I've talked about this the last couple times I've done this Privateer Volley. But in this, he's conflating words. He's conflating the words, in fact, of our king, which is extremely, extremely dangerous. See, the law that Jesus is speaking of here is in no way related to the Talmudic interpretation of rabbinic Talmudism. Yeah, it's true. I said it. It's in no way related. The law that he's talking about is the same law that Jesus, referred to as light, as simple. Okay, so I just want to say, how do I know this? Well, it's pretty simple. If you go down a couple verses, down to Matthew 5:20, let me quote exactly what Jesus said. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, the ones that he said were a brood of vipers and of their father the devil, that ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Well, what is it about the scribes and Pharisees exactly that was the issue? Oh, that's right. They were taking the simplicity of the Torah and complicating it for mankind and making it impossible to follow the law. That's what they were doing. And what did Jesus say about them? I already mentioned it. You're a brood of vipers and of your father the devil. Okay, so Mr. Shmuley, first of all, no, Jesus did not practice Talmudism. He did not practice Judaism. Yes, in fact, he was of the tribe of Judah, so you could call Jesus a Jew. But what you cannot call him is Judaistic. You cannot call him rabbinic Talmudist follower. And you cannot say that he was strictly of the tribe of Judah, because he was born of the Spirit. The same Spirit that breathed life into Adam. The very same Spirit that breathed life into all of mankind. So Jesus is for all of us. He's the door that opens wide for all of us. It's not just a Jew or a Gentile thing. It's everybody. He is all things to all people. That is exactly what he is. And we are not in a position now to just claim him as one particular thing. No, there are too many things now. And he is strictly given us instruction as to exactly how to obtain that place to become one of his people, one of his family, one of his disciples, one of his ambassadors, one of his reconcilers, one of his overcomers. He's given us specific instruction in the New Testament about exactly how to become that. It starts with confessing. It starts with calling out to the Lord and asking him to save you. And then it continues into being immersed, baptized, at an age when you can make that accountable choice. And from there, you are engrafted into the vine, you become part of his family, and you begin the journey of being taught and teaching his ways. Simple. Matthew chapter 28 encapsulates the entire thing as to what our mission is. So, Mr. Shmuley, please, stop the disinformation campaign trying to make Jesus seem like all he is just some kind of a rabbi from the tribe of Judah. No, he's not. He's the King of Kings. He's the Lord of Lords. And guess what? You have an opportunity to come to him too, Mr. Shmuley. All you've got to do is just confess. Confess. Cry out to him. You shall be saved. And then follow it up by being baptized, by being immersed publicly, so that the world can see exactly who you serve, that you've chosen Jesus the Christ. So, there you go. Hope this made sense to you. If it didn't, well, watch it again. Watch it again and again and again until it starts to click. With that, thanks for watching this Privateer's Volley. And remember, everything we do here, it's all about the blood. Good night.